Not everybody seems to understand this, but there's been a year where the initial forecast of how countries would go that we made at the beginning of the year has worked pretty well. It's been a year where U.S. has lagged, Europe as a region has led, some individual countries otherwise stronger, but overall the non-U.S. world doing markedly better than the U.S. Now this is in contrast to the last couple of years where if you average time over the last couple of years in 23 and 24, U.S. was pretty much top of the pack in the world. But across the world of the countries outside the U.S., it's been a non-U.S. world, and partly that's been driven by, on the one hand, flight of capital from America associated with fear of how the tariffs would impact America. But on top of that, another feature that we've written about and that is contributing to that also, that people don't understand, is that the financial structure of the world in terms of the willingness to lend has shifted heavily in favor outside of America. If you look at cost of bank deposits versus rates at which banks can lend, all of that has improved over a year ago, but it's improved much, much more outside America than inside America, and particularly, again, so in Europe. Now, this is important for how countries perform because the countries that are more overweighted in banks and more overweighted in industrials, which is basically Europe, are ones that react better to a more favorable lending position for banks. The U.S. is heavily overweight in tech and tech-like telecommunications, and when that category will lead the world, America tends to be strong. America is not as strong on these others, but this year you'll see U.S. is lagging, non-U.S. is leading, Europe as a region is stronger than other regions as a whole.